Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm Spiritual Coach Lisa Hop. It is Sunday, March 30th, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to this podcast, please be sure to check out my website at lisahop.com. I'm also on Facebook under Lisa M. Hop, Spiritual Coach and Medium. Be sure to go there because I do have a personal page, but that is for my friends and family account, and also I'm on Instagram under Spiritual Coach Lisa Hop. So check it out. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you're all well. And always, for those of you who listen every week and give me feedback, thank you. I appreciate it so much. If you ever have a topic that you'd like me to try and cover, please be sure to email me at serenityharbor@verizon.net. So today I want to talk about the heart and living from the heart, because the heart is the most powerful organ in your body. It's actually more powerful in manifesting your life than your mind, conscious and subconscious. So the two of them working together in tandem are very powerful and change your life and change the earth. The heart really emits more power than you realize. And I am really learning about this now and really utilizing it and teaching it. Now, decades ago, one of the first teachers about the importance of the heart was Louise Hay, who started Hay House, the publishing company. And now we are hearing such information from teachers such as Greg Braden, who is a Hay House author and wrote The Divine Matrix, and Dr. Joe Dispenza, who has written The Placebo Effect, and I believe it's Breaking Down the Habit of Yourself. I have gotten that wrong, but it's the gist of it, right? And both Greg, Mr. Braden, and Dr. Joe talk about energy and quantum energy and getting to that matrix. But the connection, the full connection, the software is really through the heart. The heart is that powerful. So I want to give you an exercise right now to use. And it's a very important exercise. And I did it this morning and it made a difference. It's made a difference already in my day, actually, in a wonderful way. And I'll tell you how at the end. What I would like you to do now, or at some point, is to put your open palms on your sternum area, which is your heart center. And as you do that, I want you to breathe in good feelings. Perhaps it's calm, peace, appreciation, gratitude, love, compassion. And when you exhale, I want you to exhale anything you want to get rid of, such as anxiety, worry, stress, fear. So you inhale, counting to about 5, inhaling wonderful energy, and then exhaling, letting go of what you want to let go of. And you can do this. I did this morning about 4 or 5 times. And when I did it, what you'll find is that what you want to let go of diminishes. And for me personally this morning, at some point, after I did it about 4 times, I felt very abundant. I felt wealth. So I had let go enough of a little bit of anxiety I was feeling this morning to attract in abundance and wealth into really my energy field, my aura. And I was ecstatic about it because it's a higher energy. So I felt the giddiness of it and the excitement of, wow, that was easy and that was productive. It was effective. Now, I've done this before, but I'm happy to be sharing with you what I did this morning. So it's very important to do this for yourself because the heart is so powerful that when you do send the heart center gratitude, appreciation, compassion, and you let go of things, you are actually healing your body. That's where spontaneous healing comes from. Your immune system gets stronger. Your cells restore. And you only have to do it for a few minutes, really, 3 minutes. And if you do it for a few days, you pretty much locked it into place. But it's good to do it every day, and as much as you feel you want to do it, perhaps in the morning and in the evening before you retire for the day. That's your most powerful time to manifest as well. Now, when I'm in that wonderful energy of feeling light and abundant, that's when I'll do my affirmations. Affirmations should feel like they're done. It's like a prayer that you say thank you for, because prayer is just supposed to be a thank you. What you command to the universe, what you ask for, is yours, just because you ask for it. So I do affirmations to kind of reaffirm that I know that I have what I'm affirming. So it may be, I am healed, I am strong, I am young. You can put an ideal body weight. I am this weight. I have this salary. Whatever you want to affirm, throw it in when you're feeling those good feelings. Very effective and wonderful. Now here's another wonderful thing, because a lot of my listeners are givers, probably all of you, and you want to help everybody else. Well, this is how you can. But you must send that love to yourself first and fill up that tank. And then when you fill up that tank, you can send out your love, your appreciation, your gratitude to your spouses, your children, your friends, your parents, if they are still on earth. And even if they're not, sending them out those feelings. And forgiveness. Send out forgiveness wherever it's needed. Now, we are understanding this power. The heart connected to the mind. What's the mind's job? Because I was always taught that in my training years, that thoughts become things, that watch your thoughts, because you have about 60,000 thoughts a day, but they're pretty much the same thoughts repeating. And so work on reprogramming them, work on your reframing your perceptions. But that's actually secondary to working on feeling with the heart. And then you add in the mind. So you do, using the heart, still have to, and it would be best, I don't want to say should, but it would be best to not speak the way you don't want to speak. You want to command the universe what you really want, not what you don't want. Don't even make a joke about yourself that you think, oh, I'm just being funny here about my, lack of beach body. Well, you just told the universe you don't want a beach body. Do you see? That's how literal it is. Do not talk what you don't want to attract, even if making a joke. Do not think how you wouldn't, what you don't want to receive. Pay attention to what you're putting out there into that field, because it's coming back to you. It's designed that way. It's not based on what you deserve, whether you're a good person, whether you're a bad person. It's not based on anything emotional. It's based on energy. It's based on vibration. So it's so important to only extend out what you want to receive back, like a boomerang. And it can come back quick, or it can take years. It depends on what it is. I also want to say this, the heart is the director of the intuition. And the heart is awesome because you can ask the heart a question and answers quick, where the conscious mind will start to talk to you, will give you a story, will talk you out of it, will reason. The heart doesn't reason. If you ask the heart if it should get on an airplane, it's going to tell you yes or no. It's going to do it quick. It's going to do it the next second. It might even do it before you get out the whole question, as I said. But it's important to listen to the heart. Don't start to talk yourself out of things. How many of you, I've done this before and I've learned better now. How many of you meet someone for the first time and your heart, your gut, your intuition knows all about them? Whether they're for you, not for you, if they give you a negative vibe, a non-negative vibe, but then you talk yourself out of it. You go off of what maybe they're saying to you rather than who they really are. Because people can talk a good game. I used to do that. I used to go on the word rather than on my intuition, and then find out my intuition was right all the time, the whole time. And so that's your heart. Your heart is your best friend. that's why it's told, follow the heart. It will cause you less pain. And then you won't get a broken heart, at least not as much, because you will be in the commander seat, just as the heart is in the commander seat. But you'll have to do the practice of it, the discipline, to use it, and then to trust it. You can trust this energy. The universe will always support you. The universe will always back you up. But it also backs you up on when you stall, when you tell it what you really don't want. Isn't it better to tell it what you really want? Of course, yes. And it is amazing that when I sent in all this wonderful energy into my heart, it elevated my energy field into wealth. And then I immediately saw the effects of it physically. But sometimes, always the physical is last. That's why sometimes often lottery winners will say it took them a few years to manifest a win, because it had to line up. The heart, mind, and they do the work. The heart, mind coherence had to line it up perfectly. How do you line it up perfectly? You know it. You know it's already done. You feel it. You live it. You speak it. Now, for those of you with wealth that want to manifest that, living it means that you feel that you're wealthy, and you look at things, you browse, you know it's yours, that type of thing, whether you purchase it or not. You don't live beyond your means necessarily. You don't want to live, that would be faking it. But you want to know it's done, and you want to accept it's yours. And that's not hard. That's not easy, I want to say. I contradicted a bit there. It's not easy to get to because, your physical world will tell you that you're not wealthy. But you have to know you're wealthy no matter what's happening around you, no matter what bill comes in, no matter what you're earning at your job if you have one, none of that. You have to almost ignore it. Pay your bills and ignore any evidence to the contrary of what you know is done, if that makes sense. And if you've listened to my podcast every week, you've heard this before. But again, the heart rules. So the heart knows what it wants, the heart knows what it has, and that's what you're going to get. Okay? Literally, deliberately. So again, put those open palms in that lower sternum area of that heart. You can also send it out again to everyone you love. You can send it out to the planet. You can send it out to the universe once you're done sending it through yourself. And you want to send it, you want that wonderful appreciation, gratitude energy to go all through your body from the heart, up to the head, down to the shoulders, down to the fingertips, down into the chest, the stomach, down through the legs, out the feet. You want to let it flow. And if you want, you can even pick a color for it. And you can do it with, even in front of people. You don't have to necessarily put your hands on your heart area. You can just feel that wonderful color soaring through you, letting go of that anxiety, that worry, that fear, that stress. Worry. So many people define themselves as a worrier. Is that really what you want? They say, that's just who I am. I hear that in my office. It's just who I am, though. Is it really what you want, though? Because you can change it. You are choosing it. You are commanding life to bring you things to worry about. Is that really what you want? No, nobody wants that. We all want to live with freedom, wholeness, peace, love, joy, happiness. So command out to the universe. I am requesting this. Thank you. It is done with full faith and trust. And then live it. connecting into your heart brain center, doing the work, feeling it through the heart, thinking and saying it through the mind. And you will see wondrous things happen. Wondrous. And you will hear it not just from me but you will hear it from others, because it is part of the 5-dimensional energy that we're going into, where everyone's going to live from that source rather than the 3D material stressful world. We're being guided by the heart. We're being guided by love. We are being guided by our higher aspect. We are being guided by heaven's source, quantum matrix energy. That's what we're coming into. That is why some of you are seeing more departed loved ones around you. That is why some of you are stronger with your intuition, because you're elevating there. You are using it more. But this is a practice. Get into the practice. And also journal. Get it all out. Heal, heal, heal. Very much. In my work, forgiveness again is a huge one. Forgive. Forgive is not saying it was all right. Forgiving is for you. It is saying, I can forgive them because I love me. I matter to me. That is so very important. Please do that for yourself. And by the way, forgiveness is ongoing. It's not one and done usually. You may think you've forgiven someone, and then it comes back that you still have to forgive someone. That same person. Keep doing it. It's worth it. And you don't have to voice it. You don't have to tell them you've forgiven them. It's all an inside job. Do the inside job, and you will heal yourself, body, mind, and spirit entirely. I would not mislead you. That is the truth. There are miraculous things happening on this earth now. People are healing themselves. I am a thought person about being a team member with conventional medicine. But there are people doing it on their own. They're saying no to that. And they're doing it on their own because they know it's possible. And then it happens. Through the power of the heart, through the power of the mind, through the power of the coherence of those two, bringing it together. Mystical, magical, miraculous experiences occur. That's what I'm talking about. But again, for those of you who are healthy as can be and wonderfully, it applies itself to relationships and career, finances. That openness brings it all. And I want to talk about that openness. Start your day with your arms open. I am a receiver to all the miracles of the universe today, of all the abundance. Bring it forward. Give me what I don't expect in a best way. All me today. Do that for yourself. Open your arms. Open your energy. We tend to walk around all blocked up, all protecting ourselves. Open up and allow yourself to receive. It is so important. And in your receiving, you'll be able to give more. And that's what it's all about, because we're all oneness. What you extend out, you get back multiplied. So you want to multiply the good stuff, not the stuff that you truly don't want. And sometimes things happen that hurt us. Sometimes there is a moment that we don't like. Look at that moment and ask yourself, what do I have to learn from this moment? What is this moment teaching me? Maybe it's just somebody else having a bad day and you're just meant to be taught patience and understanding. But often it's about a helpful tool for you to grow yourself and what you're bringing in to ready you to what you really want for yourself. So always look to, why is this happening? Because there is a bigger picture going on, an overall picture. And it's important to do that, to look at it, because again, there's a reason for everything. There really is. Okay? So do that too. Dive in. Analyze. Ask for answers from the universe. And they'll give it to you through synchronistic signs, because synchronicities, coincidences are always heaven. Maybe they'll send you numbers. Maybe they'll pop up something. So they love to use social media with me. It's amazing. But anything that is synchronistic is heaven. It's a God wink. It's an answer. Listen. It's telling you what you want to know. And that is also so important to know. You're guided. You're not alone. You're never alone for one moment on this earth. But you're honestly never alone. You're always being listened to. You're always being supported, and you're always being taken care of. But they have to honor your free will. So only put out with your free will, sorry about that, what you truly want to receive in return. Watch it. You're worth it. You deserve it. You are more loved than you know. This is a shorter podcast today, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope that made sense to you. And once again, if you have any idea for a topic, please email me at serenityharbor@verizon.net. And if you're listening to this on any platform where you can like and share, please do so. Because, if you think you can help another with it, that's why I do this podcast, please do so. It's important. Thank you again. Many blessings. Wonderful blessings, and I'll talk to you next time.